Hello everyone, it's me, TheTruckSimAddict, bringing you another Truck Simulator commentary, and I had a slight dilemma. I wasn't too sure what game to go on for this video, and I decided that I was going to do some STDS, because I figured, wait, what am I going to do first? Why does that say, oh, it's freeform. No, I don't want to click freeform, so I'm going to go on some freeform driving, for a little bit, like I did in the last video, and then I'm going to do some other challenges, but I decided I was going to do this because it sort of makes sense, because it just kind of does, really. It's kind of like, let's just skip that. Oh, a red one, nice, let's do that. It just sort of makes sense, I guess. It doesn't really make sense, does it, or does it? I don't know. Yeah, because I do like, with series, I do like 2 videos for every, like, I'll do 2 videos of one, and then 2 videos of another, so I figured, yeah, why not do this? If I have been sort of, I have been a little bit, I don't know, like, debating, dilemma sort of thing as to what other series to do. No, I think this is a 60-minute, let's hope so. Nah, let's go 50 because these are not going that fast. But I have been having a little bit of a dilemma as to what sort of we got to stop. Look, that's just not good, is it? So we're going to do the red one, as you guys know. But like, so because of course I do like 2 videos and all of that stuff. But it's kind of like when it. I don't know what series to carry on, because I kind of need to drop one for the STDS, and I really want to bring out as many videos of this as I can, because this game is brilliant and I love it, and I love doing these videos, and it just completely makes sense and stuff. Do I go, or it's orange, right? Let's go. That's the one bad thing about this game, I'm going to be doing that sort of video again, aren't I? No, I'm not. I'm going to try not to. So 90 limit here. But like with the traffic lights and stuff, is it's kind of like like when it goes to amber, you can't really see on the actual light bulby bit that it's amber. It doesn't really show as being amber. It's just like the colour outside, and it's kind of like, oh well, hang on. So you've kind of got to go by that, and sometimes it's not that easy, because the red can look like amber, or like you'll just be sort of staring at it, and then it'll be like, so look, because as you can see on this, that the red is like you can see the bulb, you can see in the centre. You can see that's lit up, you can see it's on, but then the amber is just a lot dimmer, and then I think the green is a lot, yeah, the green is bright as well. So it would be cool if amber is the same, because all the AI always go on amber, and it's kind of like, oh, okay, but I never know when to go, really. I mean, you just got to keep watching it, and then as soon as you see it change, then you go, and it's kind of like, I don't know, what I'm actually going to do in this video, and I just sort of decided this like just that second, I'm going to do some speed tests. I'm going to see what my speed reaction is like when I'm talking on mic, because I've been doing them a bit. I've done all those speed test challenges. There's only 4. There's only without a trailer normally, without a trailer in the night, with a trailer in the night, I think. No, with a trailer, I don't know. I forget what the other 2 are. I know that the other 2 are with trailers. Oh yeah, I think it's, oh no, you're kidding me, so it's going to be a really tricky, Northport. Oh, hell no. Should I do this? Should I give it a go? I'm going to mess it up really badly, but the other day, in fact it was yesterday, I reversed this. Now you'll see in a bit what I mean, but I reversed this into one of the tightest spaces I've ever had to get it into. Well, not this specific trailer, it was the car trailer that I had to reverse it into, and I think I'm going to be an idiot by doing this. I really don't know why I'm going to try, but I'm going to give it a go, because I want to do it on video. But oh hello, actually, let's just stop here, just drop the trailer, and let's go and pick up this Scania icon, shall we, because they're always handy. They give you extra points, and as you can see on the top right of my screen, I have a lot of points, and to give you an idea of like how long I've been playing it, I'm number 5 on the leaderboard at the moment. I was number 4, but somebody else has taken back their lead, and I want to get that lead back. So I'm sort of spending so much time on freedom, it's unbelievable. But you know, the name TheTruckSimAddict doesn't mean nothing. That's kind of the meaning of that. So now I've got to turn it around, and I think I don't know what to do here. I'm gonna take. Looks like I'm gonna have to take the like the roadworky bit. So it's kind of like, oh actually no, if I go left, no, I gotta go right really. I can't. I can go left. Left may be quicker, I guess, because I know that that's sort of that freeway around the thingy. But then I could go in the city. And let's go left. I don't think I've shown left in a video yet. So let's do that and just hope it goes to where I think it goes. If it doesn't, then oh well, kind of. But it'd be nice if there were more signposts on this. And I've actually had a brilliant idea about this game, right? And it probably takes the game realism like to the max, like what my idea is. I mean, it makes it better in the sense of just like it's not like a flaw or anything. Like when you go to look out your window, I'm not going to do it here actually because that'd be stupid. When you go to look out your window with the look left, look right thingy. So if I just like I am going right way, that's good. Right, like that. As you can, oh god, I really shouldn't be doing this. I'll show. No, I don't know. I want to show you it now. Otherwise, I'll sort of it'll be like, no, just carry on. Damn it, I had that song in my head. Yes, I still haven't found that song on YouTube. I was going to after I watched the video, but I forgot. And then, right, no, it's hard when you're moving because you need to try and position the camera perfectly to try and get a perspective on it. 50. Okay, we're not even past 50, and that is really annoying, the speed limits on this. It's like as soon as you enter a speed zone where the speed is slower, it's like as soon as you enter a speed, you get fined immediately. And I was hoping that with speed cameras and that you would only get fined if you pass a speed camera and not just a random speeding fine, because it's really kind of bad because you get fined so easily for speeding. And it's like I just said, if you're on a 90 limit road and then like the sign suddenly drops to there's suddenly a sign that says 50, that really does suck because you get a fine basically straight away. And I mean, sometimes you don't even have enough time to read the sign. You're going 90 and then there's a signpost, and it's like you don't know whether to slow down and go 50 until you see the signpost, or just continue going 90 and hope for the best, because sometimes you can't really read the sign clearly enough until you're right up close to it. And I think that is really annoying when that happens, because it's kind of like just, I don't know, it's just like, well, hang on, that wasn't entirely my fault. I did try slowing down. I put my B brake on, I put my other brakes on, but I couldn't read the sign, and it was like, a roundabout, okay, this is gonna be fun. But you know, actually, I swear this is like the only roundabout in the game. I've never found another roundabout. It's rather cool to see if there are like other roundabout stuff, and that's a fairly cool little model. What's it called? I forget, but it's a fairly cool thing. And I forget to look left on this, and I should, because the AI don't just go on one exit. Now they sort of come off at random exits, and I had to be sure he wasn't going to come off and cut me up or something, because I know that they do, don't they? Well, I watched one of their on the video that ST Software uploaded ages, like last year, a lot last year. They shown sort of the junctions, intersections, and roundabouts and stuff, and they was, why are they all undertaking me? Technically they're undertaking me, although I am a right-hand drive truck, they're still undertaking. There we go, I got my space back. But my Skype, why you go off Skype? Don't go off. But potassium. And in case you wonder what that is, I might just sent me one letter. It was K. So I say potassium, because potassium is K. And if you're asking why I know that, I'm not some sort of science geek or anything. It's just all over Facebook. You get those Facebook pages which are like, this saying potassium. Oh no, there's just Facebook statuses and stuff. And then there's even a mate that says potassium instead of K, and it's like, dude, seriously. We all know. But then it's funny because some people don't even know, and it's like, it's all over Facebook, and you still don't know what K is, or potassium means. It's like, but it's funny when you catch people out, you just say potassium, and it's like, WTF? It means K. It's like, it's like an abbreviation, but it lengthens the word K, or the letter K. Now, this is going to be really hard. I'm going to hate doing this, and I'm probably going to sort of stop talking a little bit, because I don't know, this is just going to be so tricky. Like, I had literally no room for an error when I was doing the car trailer, let alone this one. This one is a lot wider. Okay. When I first tried it, I decided to try and reverse him, and that failed big time because I backed it up, and then it was... yeah, but I don't know... Okay, I'm gonna regret doing this. They always have to make it difficult, don't they? Well, it is a difficult journey, I guess, but, you know. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to try and pull it all the way to as far as the side as I can go. And then I'm just going to yank it. I'm just going to turn. I don't want to crash. I do not want to crash. I've got this far without crashing, so I'm not going to crash. And then once I've delivered this, I'm going to show you what I was on about with the windows and everything else like that. Okay, come on. Are we... I don't know if we're passing them. I don't know how close we are to those barrels. By the looks of it, with that top... Oh no, I can't see the barrel. Ah, right, okay, the top shows that. But you really got to use your mirrors carefully on this. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to pull it as close to this wall as I can. That's close, I think. That's very close. Keep moving. Keep moving. I know I'm crashing. How does that... I don't really get this though, because it doesn't really count as a crash if you do that, which is good. I like that, but I don't really understand why. Now I'm trying to talk as much as I can, but what I'm gonna do... What I done last time, I sort of just... I got my truck... Right, so I just drive like that. Right, so I got my truck like that, and then I tried... Oh god, okay, this isn't going that well because I'm dead close to that. But what this is going wrong because I'm too close to that barrier. Maybe if I just straightened it out. Don't know what that's like that side because you can't see behind the trailer because it's just that sort of, it's that wide that you just okay. So now I'm just gonna try and straighten it out like this. I don't want to. I'm not gonna crash. Not crashing into anything. No, yeah, I'm pressing that way, that's good. Right, okay, I can't see anything. I can't, there's nothing that allows me to sort of see where the back of the trailer is with regards to this. So what I'm going to do, I'm just doing this. So I'm not that close to that anymore. So what I'm now going to do, I'm now just going to do this. But I'm only going to do it slowly, so that it's kind of, so I sort of turn the trailer, I turn my truck, so that it's sort of 90 degrees of the trailer. So then I can turn the trailer in the back of the trailer, and then what I do is straighten out my truck. Okay, I'm close to the fence now. I then try and, let's check that side. I then try and straighten out my truck. Oh god, I can't see the back of the trailer at all. I don't know where that is. Okay, so there's the back of the trailer. Right, and then, and now what I do is straighten my truck out without, I try and not doing anything. I try and not really affecting the movement of the trailer much, because now I think that's in the perfect position to be done. So now what I do, come on, drive forwards. Right, I can get a bit closer to that. Okay, so I'm literally kind of just swallowing. My heart is pounding like anything at the moment, because this is really difficult, because I want to do it without damaging it, because if I damage it, that makes taking one of these harder deliveries pointless, because I then lose out on the 10-5 points, which gives this the edge, because this gives you sort of like, oh my god, am I doing this? Am I actually doing this? If I am doing this, I am, oh my days, I don't have my hazards on, I don't really need them on in this. I think people are going to be aware that they ain't going to be able to get through here. Come on, I don't know what, I need to, I'm not really in the square. I've done it. I've actually done it. 10 points for just doing a delivery. 5 because it's hard. No damage and no penalties. That was brilliant. My heart is pounding. That was awesome. How did I just reverse that into there? How? I know how, but I mean, oh my days. Okay, that was good. I like that. Okay. Let me just, my heart is still pounding from that, because that was just like I said, there was no room for error. You just back it, you just got to rock it forwards and backwards and get your truck in the right position and get your trailer in. Because the thing is, there's no room as you sort of straighten it out while you're actually in there. So you have to go in there and then sort of, you've seen how I done it, and that was just brilliant. That was just amazing. Right, anyways, let's show you what I mean by this. Right, as you can see in this where my camera is, you've got sort of like a grey line which is sort of going across the screen. Now the bottom bit, I think, yeah, the bottom bit, on the right, that is the window. So you can sort of see the window. So he's literally, and then the top left bit is the view that you're getting if you're out, so it's sort of like HD and non-HD. But let's see what its shadow is like now. It's like different. But one thing that I think would be good would be if you had to actually wind your window down. Like there's a button that like brought your window down so you can look out, instead of just going through the glass. Because going through the glass, I don't know about you, but I think that just seems a bit unrealistic. I mean, it's kind of like, I don't know, I just don't really like that at all. And there's another thing which I thought of, and I don't know if you guys would really think that's a good idea, but if, say, you was like, if it's raining outside, wouldn't it be cool if, like, right, okay, let's keep driving now because this has nothing to do with what I was thinking of. But, like, I can't believe I've done that though. That was awesome. That was such a, oh my days, that's quality. But, like, if it was raining, okay, we got loads of space there. If it was raining, if it's raining and you look outside your window, wouldn't it be cool if, like, we got loads of space. Wouldn't it be cool if, like, the camera actually got raindrops on it, like, it sort of actually got wet, because the rain on this is absolutely realistic as anything, and it's brilliant, but, I mean, it would make it a lot harder and a lot more realistically, if, like, your camera did get raindrops, and more so, if it got raindrops on it, if it got wet while you're looking up, so you could actually, it was, like, harder to see out, because that'd just be brilliant. And then maybe, like, your window, if you could wind your window down, and this is taking it realism to the extreme, but if you could wind your window down, then say it's raining, and then the guy could be like, and then, like, maybe the guy has sort of emotions, if you like. He becomes alive, realistic, not literally like he becomes alive, because obviously he's alive now, but, like, he becomes sort of really living and emotional and stuff, and then he's like, and then you get like a message pop up saying, I'm getting cold and wet, and then please wind your window up or something. Just something like that. I think that'd be really cool. It's like, I reckon that's something really easy, probably easy scripting and stuff, but it would be just so sort of, it would just be rather cool, because of it, that is really realistic, and then obviously it sort of makes you think that you can't, it then adds limitations onto looking out of the window and stuff, and sort of, now that these ideas literally only popped into my head like yesterday, so now we're going 90, so that's good. But I think I'm going to do one more delivery, and then I'm going to go on to doing some other stuff. Going to obviously do dangerous drives or some of the other challenges. Oh yeah, I was going to do a speed time reaction test, so I'm just going to do a normal delivery, another one. It's only going to be a green one this time, because blimey, that person was just took it all out of me. Literally my heart was pounding. Turn, there we go. Getting film issues. Why is my Skype going off? Why you go off second time in the video? Right, okay, so we just got to go straight on and then go left, so that's where we're going to be heading. Let's press M because I know about all of that now. Okay, so I can't see traffic lights. That's the one, that's not the one bad thing. There is some bad things. I did notice yesterday that the AI is still a little bit messed up. They've got some work to do on the AI yet to get it perfect, but obviously this is a new gaming engine. This is like all just, I don't think SCS software goes. Oh, actually that's the point. There is actually a new blog update, from SCS which they uploaded yesterday, and I'm just going to tell you about that briefly. It's not really the most important. Blog update ever, but it is still a fairly important blog post, because it sort of. Now this really I shouldn't do, because this is important not to crash and do all the get fines and stuff, but you know, I can do this. But it's kind of, no, not YouTube, I said SCS Software's blog. I have it bookmarked on my iPad, so I can sort of do that, look at it easily, and do stuff on that, because sometimes, like, as you've just seen just now, it's kind of like just randomly just decided, oh yeah, SCS Software blog. Right, okay, so basically, let's do not do that, zoom in quickly. So it goes on about, it's been out for 48 hours on the official website, and frankly speaking, many things didn't quite go right, and they're telling us that why, because I think we all found out. I was like downloading it pretty much as soon as it was up on the website, I think, and there were so many problems with it. The downloads take when I first got there, when everyone else first got there was only one download link, and that was the local link, and that was the slowest link I have ever had to download ever in my entire life. Seriously, it was like, oh, I don't know how long it's taken to download it. It was like 12, no, it wasn't quite, I don't know, it was like 6 hours, I think, and then it was probably like 6 hours before I got the original, it fully downloaded, and I think some people probably took longer than that. So where have we got to go? Just across the pond. So now I'm going to go right, because I've already been on left, so I want to show you guys as much of the map as I can. There is loads more to the map, and it's a shame that I can't go really far north, because north of the map, I think it's north anyway, is a brilliant part of the map. It's like, it's really good, and that was where I first taken one of my first deliveries, and that was good. But you know, I can't do that. But with the downloads and stuff, they got the local link up. That was up for like a few hours, and my local link actually, as you can imagine, it taken so long, and it crashed. And I think I know why. I accidentally closed down the site to download it, like the website, and I don't know if that really does mess it up, but it did mess mine up. It messed it up quite a lot, and I was oh, so you know, this is what happens in the AI, and no, oh god, okay, so I've got to try, and he's not going to go obviously because it's not changed, but I need to try and secure my position in this lane to overtake them all, because this has happened to me once yesterday as well, and a few other things happened to me yesterday, and this is what they need to sort out with the AI, and it's really bad that this still happens. But as I said really at the start of the video, or not at the start of the video, but sort of partway in the video, I think. But it's kind of, it's still a new aspect of the games, and it's kind of like, you know why SES don't do it, because of things like this. You know why it's not been done previously in any other game, but because they're likely to do this, and there's going to be, I reckon there's going to be quite a bit of editing on that to get it working right, which is kind of a shame. But you know, you can't really blame SES software for that. I mean, it was that sort of got me onto this, because they mentioned later on in the video, and I'll go back to the downloading bit in a bit, because that's not really important at this stage. But here's what sort of, if I just pull over to the side. Oh god, I'm going slow now. I just want to pull over to the side. Now, my apologies if the gameplay isn't all that exciting at the moment. I'm just going to pull over on the side of the road, and I just want to read this because I don't want to crash. Let's just bang these on. But it says here, we're preparing for the first patch for the game, which should be available for download next week, and address many of the glitches reported over the past few days. The patch will also include a couple of new dangerous drives challenges. We are planning several free content updates for the game, which are going to come to you for a series of patches. Quite a lot of new stuff, yet more dangerous drives are in the pipeline, and also a sizable extension of the free roaming map. Yay for deliveries. Lol. We will also use the new patch to ban the leaked keys, which unfortunately somebody felt the need to share with the rest of the world. We are about to upload some of the new text onto globalization, and actually new text pushing existing out of your hands clearly. Okay, so that's not the part that I was looking for. Okay, so it seems that it was in the front which I'm talking for. Yeah, as to the website, many things didn't quite go right when it's set off. Our hand was due to, yeah, I'll get to that a bit in a bit. Okay. Due to the fact that the game hit the shops in Poland a week before the official global street date, it was urgent to get the leaderboards and online registration process up and running. This in turn caused an avalanche of complaints from you, our most dedicated fans, that it's not fair. No, that it's not fair not to be able to join in the fun while other people in one country already can. So to make you happy, we went ahead and started offering the digital edition as well, while all preparations were not yet fully completed. There are so many people immediately downloading the game that our servers almost melted, and we didn't manage to add mirrors to the download fast enough. Then even the official game site went down for a few minutes due to traffic overload, but there hides some good news in the bad news. It's good to have problems because so many people are interested in getting their hands on the game, which I completely, and I was there, yeah, I still got behind me, sorry dude, I completely, you can really see where SES software coming from with that. It's kind of like they want to try and minimise the amount of complaints they get, and so if it comes out early in Poland, then obviously they don't want other people to be I wasn't completely sure. They don't really want everyone else complaining, so it's kind of like just get it out there as soon as we can for the online version, which is kind of bad. I feel kind of bad for SES because you can tell that I think they was hoping to get another patch into the game before it was released. But you know, it's cool. My games, I can't say I've got many problems with my game. Now is this one? Nah, I gotta go into that depot over there. So if I just, what are you doing, dude? I was indicating. Oh, that is brilliant because I like it that they do that. They don't stop for you. Well, it is really annoying that they don't stop for you, because there's occasions where they should really stop for you and they don't. But you know, it's cool. It's kind of like you just get used to it. But it's it's with all of this, they are right in that the meltdown and all of that is just brilliant, because it does really show that loads of people wanted it. And I tell you what, when I was downloading it, there was like a convo going on, like a public one. It was in like a group, JWT drivers group, and it was there was just like there was like that was going on for like hours while we were all downloading it. There was like several people in the actual conversation, and we were all just sort of passing time by just being in that conversation. I think that was and just downloading the game, because it was just one thing that we all wanted to do, and we was all just all updating each other on how far the uploads got for each other and things like that, and what was going on, whether it was good or not, and all of that. But it's kind of like, and it was funny, because like there was some people were like, oh no, this other site's down, because when they got the second download link up, that went down almost immediately after. No, I think I've worked these reversing techniques out now. I drive the wheels over there, and then I can straighten out my truck. I can pull that across, and then I can just straighten that out, and then all I got to do is just turn it slightly. No, maybe not. Have I messed this up completely? Yeah, I've messed this up completely. Kind of, anyway, let's just do that. Luckily there's no one else in the yard, so I can just use the whole yard. There we go, that's not... Yeah, right, there we go. But it's kind of like that site went down almost immediately after... okay, so now I'm going to do some reaction tests, but that one went down immediately. Okay, so if I quit the challenge, yes. Okay, so we got quite a lot of points there. New personal best. Well, yeah, it's always going to be a new personal best. Even if I don't do any challenges, it's still going to be a personal best, right? So I'm number 5 by... dude's got quite high now, but you know, I want to try and reach that number 1 spot. But okay, so let's start with number 1. 0.58 is my best. But it was kind of like the second download link went down pretty quickly, but luckily I managed to get it as soon as the second download link went up, and so I was like, I managed to get that one instead of the first one, because I was downloading the local one, and it kind of sucks because I then like sort of okay, so this is the speed test, so I want to be on my guard at all times. But what was I thinking? Damn it! I was downloading the local one, and then my upload failed, as you'd expect, because it was so long. And then it was just kind of like, I then started re-downloading the local one. Oh, 64, that's not too bad. And then I realised that there was another one, and then I sort of just paused. I paused the local one, the download, to see if the other one was any quicker. And then the other one was quicker, so I decided, I'll just stick with that one. And then I was downloading that, catching up with everyone else, because obviously everyone else was almost finished. And then I think everyone else decided to stop their uploads, even after like a few hours of uploading the local link, to actually just download the faster link, because that sort of makes sense really, because mine had caught up really fast with the other one. But you know, it is rather good. Now I want to look at my iPad, but I can't because I'm doing a reaction test. Now this is cool, but it's sort of like, it makes you think, when it comes to tests like these, your reaction time is mainly only good because you're prepared for it. You're always on the ball on these tests, whereas when you're driving around normally, you're not so. You're more just like sort of relaxed and just more. You're a lot more distracted than you would be in one of these tests, which is kind of like, now I'm tempted to go 90 on this, because it says that you've only got to go 50, so I always try and go as close to 50 as I can. I'm tempted to go 90 and see what happens. See if it allows for the extra speed, or if it just sort of doesn't. But you know, I'm gonna try and go through these. Now my apologies if this video goes on for quite a long time. I might only do the first 2, because it does feel like the video's gone on for quite a while, and I don't want to go any longer than 30 minutes, because I know that you guys, the comments that I've been getting, 30 minutes is long enough, which is quality. It's brilliant that 30 minutes is good. Yeah, that was me completely not watching the road, and I was just like distracting and stuff, so that reindeer would have died. Sorry dude, I feel sorry. Let's hold a minute for that reindeer that I've just ran over and killed, and I'm sorry. And my truck is damaged. No, lol jokes. But you know, it's cool. It's like that's one of the things which is like, I even basically, no, stop. I made it by 0.85. Ooh, that wasn't bad. That was bad. That was very bad. But I am distracted, don't forget. I am trying to talk at the same time, and I've forgotten completely what I was talking about before this. It was about some stuff, some other stuff. But I'm actually just going to quickly tell you about something. Let's go. No, let's go. Actually, oh wow. Stop. Yay. 0. Oh blimey, my speed tests are getting my braking speeds are getting worse and worse. Okay, let's try and get a good one. I want to try and get another good one in before we finish this video, because I really just want to. My best is like 0.58 and no 4.56 I think, and I really want to try and get this. So let's eyes peeled on the road. I'm right up close. I'm not really right up close to my screen. My eyes are rather peeled to the stop. Ah, 0.71. That wasn't really the best. My worst was that was my worst ever reaction time, and I hope this is brilliant what they've done. Because when I first read this, I was like, oh wow, okay, that's pretty cool. But they've actually when it comes to doing the speed test and stuff, whether in game or in real life, I'm sure you can read this, but I'm going to read it anyway because I feel like it. No matter how quick your reaction time is, how short the reaction distance gets the result, always keep in mind all factors affecting overall stopping distance. Stopping distance consists of 2 segments: the time it takes the driver to get their foot on the brake, reaction distance, and the time it takes for the vehicle to stop once he started braking, the braking distance. What can increase the stopping distance? Your speed, the vehicle, cargo weight, worn tyres, worn brakes, etc., etc. The road and weather, wet or icy surface, dirt, etc., etc. And the driver, inattention, fatigue, distractions, and limited visibility. And that was, I think my times were bad because I was distracted and it wasn't that good. So this one is nighttime. Then this one is daytime with a trailer and a tricky course, and then this time is nighttime with a trailer and a tricky course, I think. So I think I'm just gonna do the. Should I do nighttime or should I do a tricky one? I'm gonna do nighttime on a tricky course. Why not? It makes you guys happy. Might make it harder. I don't know. Let's just find out. And I was gonna fiddle about with the sound on this and sort of, because I did realise that the sound on the truck I thought was a bit. This is dark actually. I thought it was a bit different now. I thought it was a bit louder, like the actual in-game sound, and I'm going to turn it off now because it's raining, and I can imagine that it's fairly loud. So if I just go audio and then sound effects, if I just put that to like halfway, the rain on this though really is something spectacular. They've really SS Software have really gone to the ground when it comes to all of this, because I mean just look at it. It's like just so realistic. If I was able to look at the side of my window, then oh my god. So we've got to go 50 on this road. Okay, that's gonna be a bit tricky. But like, you try and look out your window, especially blindside, and you don't have a chance in anything to actually view out your mirror. Like I'm just looking at on the right hand side of my mirrors now, and I think if you guys look there and full screen HD and all that. I think you'd be able to see sort of what I'm talking about really, but you can barely see out your windows at all. And I mean, I just think that's brilliant. It's really realistic, and I love the fact that they've really gone to the ground with it. One thing that I would love to see is sort of like puddles at the end, puddles during and after rain, and if the rain surface was still a bit slidey, even when it's sort of not that, even when it stops raining, like just like sort of a few seconds after, because obviously it doesn't stay slidey and all that for long. But I reckon it would still stay rather slidey for a little bit, so it would be brilliant if it did sort of stay slidey after raining, to just sort of, I don't know, I think that just adds to the realism of the game, doesn't it, if it done that. It's like SF Software have really gone to the ground to the realism, but there are still some things which could be done more realistically, which I don't think would really take that long. Actually no, I was saying that, I think it would be really bad. I think it would probably be rather complex scripting really, because then you've got to try and decipher whether it's been a few seconds since rain and all of this. Maybe there's got to be a lot of factors involved in it, I guess, so it's kind of it may be difficult and stuff. So I'm not really, I'm coming up with all these ideas, but I'd have no idea how to implement them, and I'd never be able to do it myself. And it's kind of like I'm just now it was, oh okay, I thought that was bad timing, but apparently I made it. See, I don't really get this stopping distance though thingy, because it's kind of like, I don't know if it's like within a second how long it takes you to put your foot on the brake or something like that, but you don't fully stop. It doesn't, the time doesn't pop up once you fully stopped or anything. It just pops up sort of, I don't know, it stops up while you're still moving, and it's kind of like, well, hang on, what, really? So I'm still moving. Oh god, okay. I'm currently going over 50, so that's good. That's the speed I want to be going, and nice, okay, 0. So my sort of average on this is 0.73 maybe, I guess we could say that. What were the others and that? So once just a lesson to remember again is there still. So that was my best time. Oh, okay. My top result on that. So I'm just gonna do. I think if I just do a driver competition. This is a really difficult one. I'm really bad at these. I'm gonna do roundabout. No, I don't know. Seriously, how the hell do they get that? It really frustrates me when I see that, because I'm really competitive, and it's kind of like I'm number 77 apparently, and I'm just like, I don't know, but I'm just really competitive, and I see that, and I just want to try and beat them, and I know that I'm never going to be able to beat them. But that's one thing that I've always wanted to do, and I'm number 116, are you kidding me? I'm going to do this one and just see if I can get better than 116, because that's not good. But, you know, and then I'm going to come off, because I think this video has gone on for quite a while, and I'm doing quite well at just talking a lot, because when I sort of joined this one, I didn't have a single thing that I was going to talk about, really. I mean, I did have a sort of a vague idea. But this is a sort of the thing with this, it's kind of like, oh god, okay, that failed miserably, I'm going way too fast. But that's the thing with this, it's like, you see all these other times and stuff, and then I just want to beat them, and I just want to try and, whoa, that was bad. Okay, I killed a lot of cones there, let's just say, so 25 seconds again, that was really bad, and I'm not that good at those, and I'm really not that good at them. I mean, I did do some some more driving thingies, and I'll tell you what, this one is so hard to do. Like I've got no points. I'm number 61 apparently. Okay, that's cool. Let's have a look at what I'm like with the others. 150, 48, 139. Okay, so I'm not that good. Although to be fair, I haven't really tried that hard on these. It's kind of, if I just do because that one's a minute. It took me a minute. But I think this one's a fairly quick one, to be honest. It's kind of like, I don't think it was that difficult really. You just gotta drive it forwards, and then. Although it was rather difficult. Now what I'm going to do on this, I've decided I'm not going to do the time, and I'm going to try and not bother trying to get the main time, because I just want to do, in real life you wouldn't sort of be trying to do this sort of in the quickest time. You'd be doing it so that you don't kill anyone and damage anyone and stuff, and kill any gates and all that. And, well, am I killing gates already? Whoops. Okay, so that is kind of what it is about in real life, and I don't really want to crash a lot, because I'm just trying to get the best time, because obviously the best time in this, it may be, no, I could reverse it, but I don't really want to do that. I don't know if it counts if you reverse it. Although I don't know if reversing it would be any easier anyway, but you know, it's just going to be. I'm rather tempted to see what happens if you drive over the edge, because I bet you'd be like, I don't know whether you'd even be able to. They'd probably put like a boundary on it so that you can't. That wouldn't surprise me, but you know, I guess that sort of makes sense, because I don't think that people would want to sort of drive over the edge. But I don't know, I think I saw on the deadliest roads thingy, it was kind of, my Skype's gone off 3 times in this video, but I think in the deadliest roads thingy, I'll admit I have driven over the edge once, and I didn't actually manage to fall all the way down because they put a boundary down. I thought that kind of sucked, honestly. It'd be really cool to sort of see some sort of cinematic thing of like the truck rolling down the hill, and then blowing up at the bottom. That would just be so cool, wouldn't it just? But you know, that's not one thing that is really designed for a truck simulator, but that would just be so awesome. It would just that was just like so cool. But you know, there we go, that was rather easy. No crashes, I don't think. No, 1 crash. So I lost 100 points. I don't know what my former result was, but 138, 400, so I'm not doing that badly on that one. Anyways, I would like to thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. So, and if you did, then a like is always appreciated. Thanks, and goodbye.